Hello and welcome to Get Into Games on Air, a podcast about board games and the people who play them. My name's Craig, and joining me as always for this special celebratory episode is the birthday girl herself, Rebecca.
Hey!
Hello, happy birthday.
Thanks. It was yesterday.
It was, at time of recording, it was yesterday. Because if someone's listening to this, watching this, then I don't know what's happened. But if they're listening to this 6 months down the line,
then it was yesterday.
Then it was yesterday. Every day is a birthday. So today we are celebrating by having a big old party with all of you listener folks.
Birthday bash.
A bash. Oh, we're gonna bash one. No. Hello. Welcome to episode 7. A birthday bash for Becky. Or something like that.
There was a lot of alliteration there.
I'll work it out when I type in whatever I type in, whenever I upload this episode.
Okay. Wonderful.
In today's episode, we are going to talk about the games that have hit our table this fair week. And there's been a few. And then we're going to dive straight into some of our favourite party-style games that work over the medium of podcast, this very visual medium. And then we'll talk about some board game menus and hopefully have a distinctly average time about it. Do you think?
Oh, you're not selling it.
I'm selling it. Welcome, everybody. I hope you play along too and let us know that you want to join in. And and you're going to let us know all your scores and how you do, who you think's the best.
Obviously me.
Obviously you. And all that good stuff. Up top, let's just say, why not remember to give a 5-star review to this podcast on your podcatcher of choice. Leave a review, leave all them stars. Give us a follow on Instagram and give us a follow on all of those social medias. And tell a friend about the podcast. I'm a rebel. I'm doing all those things up top at the beginning of the podcast, making sure people do all the right things at the beginning so we can just do all the things later. I think that's quite a new interesting thing that I've done, and everyone's going to be like, wow, that was,
I think
wow,
you're losing the plot.
Wow, that was really good. They're going to love it.
Right, so we get on to what's hit our
What has hit our... What
it's
has...
literally banging
what
on
have
the
we
table.
banged on our tablet today?
Not today. This week. We have played Next Station Tokyo, which was a new game.
Yes, we got a new game from Kienda. If you go to my profile, you can get a little cheeky discount code on there. Do that. But that's all Instagram. So go over to the Instagram machine and do that now.
Which we had tried to play on BGA, but I hadn't quite understood the rules. It's different. It's more, I would say, more thinky than Next Station London. You have to think more carefully.
Yeah.
About where you're putting your
stations. It feels familiar, but it also feels heavier in a... Yeah, it's a refreshing change.
I think it would be nice. Yeah, it's nice to kind of mix it up,
I think they've changed the cards, which was a bit of a thing for me, because in London, the red cards are the stop cards, and then the green cards, and the green cards are like the normal ones. Whereas in this one, it's the other way around. They're red, and then they're like green if they say, no, don't go anymore. The colours are a bit off, I think. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's fun. Enjoyable.
We played Village Rails.
I love Village Rails. Oh, Osprey Games. If you haven't played Village Rails, it's a game of locomotives and local motives.
Yes,
it's good. You're building this railway track, and you're trying. It feels
it's quite
very
short, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels very roll and write in its way. You're trying to combo on the lines by getting different farms and things that the line goes through. Yeah, it's really cool.
You need different terrain.
Yeah.
And then your line goes through and you score certain points.
Get loads of monies.
It's good.
Yeah.
We played the art project.
Yeah, as
Did
always.
we do the Nile one?
We did the Nile, and we were doing so well, and then we lost right at the end.
Yeah, it did feel like we were on a bit of a roll, and then suddenly we had no lives.
Yeah. It all went horribly wrong.
We played Rolling Realms. Oh, this was because we started my board game menu, which we will talk about later.
Yes.
But we played a game of Rolling Realms yesterday for my birthday, a game of Ecosystem, and a game of Boop.
Yep.
And then we played the new game that I got for my birthday, which was very exciting, which was Decorum.
Yes, Decorum was good.
And then we played a bit of Everdell today.
We did, yeah. I'm really enjoying Decorum. I think it's quite a nice
puzzle.
It says something like passive-aggressive relationship, kind of. I don't know.
It says passive-aggressive cohabitation.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Like, if you've not played it before, you are basically trying to decorate a house, and you all have hidden goals on your card. If you're playing 2-player, there's 15 2-player levels, but there's an app that you can get more on, and there's more for 4 players as well, or 3 and 4 players. You are trying to fulfill your objectives whilst the other person is trying to fulfill their objectives, but
it's not that easy.
Yeah, it's limited communication. You have to take stuff out of rooms, change things around, and you're all trying to solve this puzzle working together, and it's really good. It's really fun. And you can be really silly with it. Sort of, it suggests that when someone takes something out, you just tell them how you feel about what they've done. So you might put an antique lamp in the living room, and you might just be, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really fun how you can be a bit silly with it and stuff like that.
Yeah, we played four games now.
Yeah, four levels through. It's fun.
Yes.
Highly recommend trying to get that one. I'm definitely tempted to get the Perspex upgrades for the rooms, because we got the cardboard punch board situations, which are nice. But yeah, I mean, that's what's hit our table. What's hit your table out there, folks? The phone lines are open. Just let us know.
We've got phone lines now.
No, I have no idea. I don't know. I'll speak to management, see what they're doing with their stuff. Yeah. So that was that.
Yeah. So not so many games this week, but it's been. Well, you've been working, and
yeah, it's been busy. It's
gearing up for birthday.
A lot of people have had half terms the week just before. It is our half term this week coming, so hopefully we'll have a bit more time to play some games. We've got some play dates with some friends from Instagram-y peoples and stuff coming to play some board games with us, and that's going to be all very exciting. So we'll have a lot more to talk about from hopefully board games that we've played next week. When next week's episode is really exciting, because next week's episode is about insert theme here, because I haven't thought of that far ahead, but we can edit it in post. I won't edit it in post. Yeah, but that's good. So that's what we did. So yeah, let's get rolling with some happy birthday to you party games. As Stevie Wonder once said, hello. That wasn't.
Okay.
What are we doing?
So I thought we would play some games.
Okay.
On air, and we will make ourselves look like fools, probably, because we won't be able to answer.
So what you're telling us is we're going to get into games on air.
Yes. And I thought maybe the people listening might like to play along and see if they can get the answers quicker than you.
That would be so good.
Okay, so the first game we are going to play is Out of Order.
Out of Order is a game from Gibson Games. This game is kindly sent to us by Gibson Games. So that's exciting.
So I will read out a statement or question, and you have to hold that answer in your head. You're not allowed to answer it straight away. When I ask the next question, you have to answer the question from before. Okay? Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm terrible at this game.
So am I.
So this is all going to go horribly wrong.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Finish the reference to misplacing glass balls as a loss of mental capacity. Losing your what? Okay? Got it? In which popular children's game do players try to creep up on one child named Mr. Wolf?
Marbles.
A 2014 poll voted which Buzz Lightyear saying the best ever film catchphrase?
What's the time?
Yeah, well, what's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Mr.
But I'll
Wolf.
let you have it.
But you said Mr. Wolf.
In the Star Wars universe, which phrase do Jedi use to wish each other good luck?
To infinity and beyond!
Finish this well-known poem. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet.
And may the force be with you.
And the bonus is...
So are you?
Yay!
Yay!
You did it.
I'm now the master of all the things. Excellent. Right. My turn. Over to you.
I really am bad at it.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
at the Tower of London, by which name are the yeomen of the guard popularly known?
Okay.
People that don't consume any kind of animal product are known as what?
Beef eaters.
In the Star Trek universe, Tuvok, Sarek, and Mr. Spock are what race?
Vegetarian.
Vegans. It's close enough.
Oh.
People interested in the arts are likened to a bird of prey in the phrase culture.
Can you read that again?
People interested in the arts are likened to a bird of prey in the phrase culture. What?
Romulans.
Vulcan.
Oh, see, I don't know
It's
anything
like
about Star
cousins
Trek.
of them or something. What kind of animal is Chase from Paw Patrol?
But I don't know what the people. I don't know. Culture eagles.
It was a vulture.
Oh.
And the bonus is what is Chase?
Police dog.
Yes, a German Shepherd.
Okay.
Maybe that was
Well,
a
I
bit
did
tough.
very badly. Here we go. One
Okay.
more for you.
Okay.
Doing something slightly naughty is known as doing a bit of what?
Okay.
What is the capital city of Hawaii? Hono.
No good.
No. Its
Okay.
2016 musical film stars Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. What land?
Lulu.
In a song from The Sound of Music, which note is described as a name I call myself.
Lala.
In 2018 climate strike, in a 2018 climate strike, which child stayed away from school and started Fridays for Me?
Me.
No, I just
Yeah.
Fridays for Future. I just gave you the answer.
Me.
And what is the bonus answer?
I have no idea.
It's Greta Thunberg.
Oh, Greta Thunberg.
Sorry, I messed that up.
You stole my childhood. All right, then.
Oh, please say it's got nothing to do with Star Trek.
It's got nothing to do with Star Trek this time.
Yeah.
Chorizo, Cumberland, and bratwurst are all types of which food?
Mm-hmm. Got it.
According to the nursery rhyme, Little Jack Horner pushed what into a plum pie?
Sausage.
Which part of the unicorn is said to have magical powers?
Thumb?
What word beginning with H is the slang for a nose and a warning sound of an owl?
Horn?
The founder of America's FBI was named J. Edgar.
Hoot.
And the bonus?
Hoover.
Yeah.
Yay! I did
it!
Okay.
Amazing. That was Out of Order from Gibson Games. Quite a fun little party game. Your mum loves that game, doesn't she?
Yeah, but my brain doesn't. My brain can't hold the information.
My brain just doesn't work. What are we doing now?
Shall we play some Colour Brain?
Yeah, let's play Colour Brain together. Colour Brain from Big Potato Games.
I'm also really bad at this. I don't know why we picked games that I'm really bad at.
Yeah, I'm bad at all the games.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
2 colours.
Yes.
Oh, first of all, we haven't explained
Yes.
what Colour Brain is.
You explain.
So basically, it's a little game. You get a statement and a number, and you have to say what colours go with that statement. In the box, you do have the range of colours that you can choose from, and you hold them up, I think. But we're just going to say what we think the answer is.
Let's do it.
So, according to research, colours that make people feel hungry, and there's 2.
Red and yellow.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you want me to ask you one?
Yeah.
All the living Cluedo characters. There are 6.
Oh my god. Professor Plum.
That is not a colour.
Oh no. Purple.
Correct.
Red.
Yes.
Yellow.
Yes.
Green.
Yes.
Blue.
Yes.
And did I say white?
No.
White.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah. Well done.
Okay. Scientifically speaking, which of your cards aren't colours?
Black and white.
Yes. I didn't even tell you there were 2. You're so good.
What I am. You know, I'm so good.
Yeah.
I'm so good. Correct. You get another point. Well done.
No.
The TikTok, the flump.
The what?
Yes, you heard me.
What's a fluff?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I had one of them. The TikTok app logo.
Black and white.
There are 4 colours.
Oh.
You have named 2.
Black, white, red.
That is another one colour.
I only remember seeing black and white. Black, white, red, and...
This might be quite old, though. It might be the original logo.
Yellow?
No.
No.
Black, white, red, and blue.
Oh, no.
I think it's where it's got that kind of thing behind it.
Oh,
or it might be the older one, yeah.
Okay, I remember now. Okay, 4 colours for this one.
Okay, I'm good.
The Lego logo.
I am good. The Lego logo is red.
Yes.
Is white.
Yes.
It is yellow.
Yes.
Is it blue?
No, it's black.
Oh, yeah, of course it's black.
No points.
You're no points. What are the most common colours of bell peppers? 4.
Red.
Yes.
Orange.
Yes.
Green.
Yes.
Yellow.
Yes.
Okay.
How are you doing over there in listener land? Are you matching us?
They're probably doing way better than us.
more than likely. More than likely. There's
3
people just shouting,
colours.
Lego's got black in it! Lego's got black in it!
3 colours. The lollipop lady sign.
Red.
I mean, I'm guessing this
The
is
sign?
in UK, is it?
Maybe.
Lollipop
the-
lady sign.
Red and white and black. Surely.
Oh, close, but it was red, yellow, and black.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
you don't get the point.
The lint bunny with its wrapping on.
Gold. Yellow, so
yes.
yellow. Red.
Yes.
How many colours is it?
3 colours. 3 of them.
Yellow, red, and black.
No, it is brown.
Oh,
Oh.
I bet the listeners knew that.
They probably did.
Right,
Shouting.
3 colours.
Yes.
A cream egg with no wrapper and cut in half.
Brown.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Orange.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen those new... This is not an ad for Domino's, although if they want to advertise, they want to sponsor, and they do, hit me up. But their new cookies that have got like the massive cream egg in the middle of them. They're like gooey. Anyway, 3 colours. Mario, Luigi, and Wario's hats.
Red, blue, and green.
Red, green, and yellow.
Oh, no. Okay. 3 colours. The Subway sandwich logo.
Green, white, and yellow?
Yes. I don't know why I'm saying yes. That means you're beating me.
Yeah. Boo!
Boo.
The Starbucks logo, 2 colours. Everyone's listening, driving their cars, going, "Is this number specifically, Rebecca?"
Red and green.
No.
Oh, no.
It's green and white.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. 4 colours. Flag of the South Korea.
Flag of South Korea. White, blue, red, yellow.
Well, close. It was red, white, blue, and black.
So you're saying that black was close to yellow at that point?
No, it meant you got 3 out of 4.
What about a Minecraft creeper? 2 colours.
Green and black.
How have I got this extra card?
Because I didn't count the cards before I gave them to you.
What's the colour of the Hot Wheels logo?
Red and yellow.
Yes.
How many did I get?
You got some cards correct. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got 4 too.
Oh, I got 42.
4.
I didn't realise you asked me so many.
No, you got 4 2.
Oh, well, there we go. That was exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what other games have we got in store? What do you want to do? What's the next game up?
Would you like to play Sounds Fishy?
Let's play Sounds
Do you want
Fishy.
to explain the rules for Sounds
Right.
Fishy?
So, Sounds Fishy is a game from Big Potato Games where someone will ask a question. And one person, one person will know the correct answer. Everyone will know the correct answer by one person who is the red herring who will tell a lie answer. No, that's also wrong. one person knows the correct answer. Everyone else knows. No, wait a minute. My brain's gone meltdown. Anyway, basically the idea of the game is to find the red herring and find out find the real answer away from all the red herrings. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the question. We'll tell you the answer and as well as all of three other fake answers. And we're going to have to try and work out which one the real answer is. So it's a slight different twist on the fishy sweat sounds game. But we'll go with that. Okay. Do you want to go first?
I will go first.
Right. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, what is it considered uncouth to do to a baguette in France? Is it dip it in the pond?
Yeah, that's uncouth.
Is it to eat it with family?
Mm.
Is it to cut it with a knife? Or is it to put butter on it?
It's got to be cut it with a knife.
It is cut it with a knife.
Yeah, why would you cut anything with a knife?
They tear it, don't they, in France?
Yeah, butter it with a spoon.
Mm.
Okay, ready? Here we go. In 2018, what did a 70-year-old couple do to their neighbour to get a restraining order? Did they take the air out of the tyres of their car?
Mm-hmm.
Did they spray them with a hose? Did they set fire to their shed? Or did they throw a ball through their kitchen window?
All very plausible things. Although I'm thinking the ball through the window is not really what a 70-year-old couple would be doing. I think they spray them with the hose.
Yeah, well done.
Oh.
It was.
Okay. Abraham Lincoln excelled at what pastime? Okay.
Mm.
Was it painting?
Mm.
Was it wrestling?
Oh.
Was it playing board games?
Oh.
Or was it eating?
I want to say painting.
Oh, you're wrong.
Was he wrestling?
It was wrestling.
Oh. Stone cold Abraham Lincoln. You hear the glass shattering and Abraham Lincoln used to come out and then do a speech. Okay. What was bubble wrap originally marketed as?
Okay.
Insulation?
Mm.
A bikini?
Oh.
Wallpaper?
Oh, gosh.
Or carpet?
Oh, wow. Why would you want bubble wrap on your walls? But then why would you want it on the carpet? What were the other ones?
A bikini?
No.
Insulation? Wallpaper? Or carpet?
Insulation.
It was wallpaper.
Oh my gosh. How weird. You're not keeping the ones that I have won.
You haven't won any.
I did. I got the sprayed them with a hose one.
All right then.
Okay, in 2019, a woman from San Diego ate what in her sleep?
Oh.
Did she eat her husband?
Nom 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 nom.
Did she eat her pajamas?
Nom 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 nom.
Did she eat her pillow?
Nom nom.
Or did she eat her wedding ring?
Nom 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 nom. I think she ate a wedding ring.
She did eat her wedding
nom
ring.
nom nom nom. In Armenia, they have a saying. Stop ironing my what?
Oh.
Is it pants? Head? Trousers? Cat?
Stop ironing my cat. Stop ironing my trousers. Stop ironing my pants. Stop ironing my head. Stop ironing my head.
Correct. It is stop ironing my head. So anyone from Armenia that wants to message in and let us know why we should stop
they say stop
ironing their head.
Okay.
Yes.
What is responsible for most of the power outages in the United States? Is it beavers? Is it squirrels?
Oh.
Is it mooses, or elks as they call it? Or is it piranha fish?
Well, I don't see the piranhas climbing on land that often. I'm going to say beavers.
No,
it's not
squirrels.
It's not Canada, is it? Oh.
I can just imagine the squirrels chomping through the power cables.
Okay. What does someone suffering from formication think is happening to them?
Fornication?
Formication.
Oh, I was going to say fornication is something different, isn't it?
Do they think their teeth are falling out?
Right.
Do they think there's someone following them?
That's called stalking.
Do they think that insects are crawling over them? Or do they think they're actually asleep?
Insects are crawling over them.
Yes.
Oh dear. Okay, what piece of Beatles memorabilia did dentist Michael Zook buy for £19,500?
Wow.
Was it Paul McCartney's guitar?
Oh, maybe.
Was it John Lennon's tooth?
Oh, maybe.
Was it Ringo Starr's ring?
Go. Was it Ringo Starr's Ringo Starr? It's a special star he keeps on the mantelpiece. Hello, I'm Ringo Starr.
Or
no, you wouldn't
was
say
it
it like that.
George Harrison's manuscript?
Oh, was it George Harrison? I want it to be Ringo Starr's Ringo Starr. His special Ringo Starr that he keeps on his mantle.
There was a bit of a problem because I was trying to think of all the Beatles.
George Harrison's manuscript.
No, it was John Lennon's
I
tooth.
knew it was going to be John Lennon's tooth. It's a weird thing.
But there was a point where I was like, who are the Beatles again?
What did some Victorians believe was the side effect to riding on a train? Was it shaky leg syndrome? Were they, where they wobble?
Oh, yeah, because shaky leg syndrome wasn't actually telling me what it was.
Thank you. Was it nausea?
Nausea.
Was it vertigo? Or was it madness? One step beyond.
Every time you go on a train, you suffer from madness.
Yeah.
Vertigo.
It's because of the baggy trousers they have to wear. Oh, thank you very much. I'll be here all night.
Was it vertigo?
No, it was madness.
Oh, what? Oh, my God.
Let's do one more each.
Okay. What is the collective noun for a group of unicorns?
Oh, okay.
Is it hornies?
Yeah, baby. I mean, what?
Is it a blessing?
Oh, yeah, it would be.
Is it a curse?
Oh, yeah, that would also be true.
Or is it a group?
So I've got to choose between a group, a blessing or a curse, or a big bunch of hornies. Wow.
I may not be the best at thinking on my feet.
Wow. I'm guessing it's going to be horny. No, is it a blessing?
It is a blessing.
Yeah. I was hoping that it was going to be something else. All right, last one. In 1845, who kept swearing loudly at the funeral of US President Andrew Jackson? His wife. Who's staring at me like that? This is not a visual medium.
I was waiting for more information.
His wife, his brother, his uncle, or his parrot?
His parrot.
Fucking it! Yes, it was. That was live audio of the parrot.
You scored 3.
You scored making babies grow. You scored 17.
No, I didn't. How many did
All
I
right,
get?
hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Four. I got.
Four. You got 4.
Oh, I won.
You won. Oh, you won.
I won.
I enjoy party games. I just like sometimes it's good to play a lot of party games. It's good to get people together, and sometimes you don't even know what party games to play. Sometimes like party games are a hit when you get them to the table. Like this sounds fishy, and like other games that we've played. This Out of Order was great. Color Brain's a great party game, but sometimes party games don't hit, and you end up buying a party game. You have it in your house. And then all of a sudden it doesn't hit, and you're like, "Oh, this party game it just sucks. It's rubbish." Now I've got this. I'm gonna have to sell it on eBay or Vinted, not an ad. But if they want to sponsor the podcast, I don't mind. But yeah, I'm gonna have to sell it now. I just wish, like with party games, that you could just just get some in for a special occasion and a party, and then send them back. That would be so easy if you could just get get games in the house. And then just not have to worry about it. And it would be even better if the box had a prepaid shipping label in the box that you could reattach to the box and then send it back. It's just, if there's only one, there's just no... Sorry?
There is.
What's happened?
You know this point of the podcast every week.
Do you mean about 33 to 40 minutes in?
I repeatedly mention that we're sponsored by somebody who does that thing that you always seem to think doesn't exist.
I'm really confused. What are you talking about?
So we're sponsored by Rent, Shuffle and Roll.
Rent
Shuffle and Roll let you rent any of their 1,000 games on a monthly basis, so you can try before you buy.
That's a lot. Oh, so you can
or get access to a rolling selection of new games every month, which could include party games like the ones we've played today.
Oh my gosh.
If you're feeling mysterious, you could take a look at their new Mystery Bolt selection and see what you can solve. Use code GITG50 to support the show and get 50% off your first month.
So what? So if someone just goes to rentshuffleandroll.co.uk and then types in the code GITG50, they get 50% off their first month. So the first whole month, they get all the games sent to them that they wanted in that month, 50% off, half the price.
Yes.
And then they can send them away because the shipping label comes in the box already, and it's really easy to do.
Yeah.
You just repackage it up and send it back on its way.
And they can try all the party games before they buy.
That's a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that before.
Idea.
So why not head over to rentshuffleandroll.co.uk, use the code GITG50, treat yourself to 50% off of the next best party games for your board game evening, or just get some tactical stuff or whatever. But yeah, just head over to rentshuffleandroll.co.uk, type in the code GITG50, help support the show in any way you can, and help support an amazing company doing amazing things for the hobby. Now, on with this show. Hello show. So we're gonna play one of our favourite games.
Yep.
One of my favourite games. I love this game. It's silly. I'm gonna play a game called Snake Oil. In Snake Oil, you have a list of words. You normally are dealt out 8 or so words in front of you, and with these words you will then have someone who you're trying to sell to. They could be a high school dropout, they could be a hitchhiker, they could be a newlywed, they could be a dictator, they could be a vampire, they could be a penguin, they could be anything, and you have to try and use 2 of the words, squish them together to make a brand new wonder product specifically for that person, and you have 1 minute to pitch the idea to that person and why they should buy it. And then basically with the game, whoever you then decide what product you'd buy. You'd have lots of people pitching the same product to the same person. You'd have a vote, see whose product you'd buy, and then the winner is the person who sold the most products. So
we will ask these lovely listeners to vote on it in a
poll
on a post
or a story
later in the week. So you have to listen to this point, and then you have to find the post and vote on the poll.
Yes. Yes, okay. I'll have to probably put the poll up 4 times in a week. There's a lot of work for me.
See who wins.
I don't know why people do the work. Okay, so we have a list of words in front of us. We are going to use the words that we have in front of us are road, sand, wig, bowl, bacteria, sword, cloak, butter, mistake, heaven, team, socks, spit, soap, and cave. That's a lot of s, and if they haven't got very good speakers, that's a lot of sibilance. Sibilance is a distortion on the word s coming out of your speakers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fancy one.
I used to sell speakers.
Okay. So are you going to go
very
first?
good
Would you
at
like
it.
to go first?
I'd love... yeah, sure.
I will time you a minute, and
Okay.
then there will be an awful beeping sound on the
We
radio.
could use a silent sound timer, but you want to make
I like
noise.
the noise.
Radio.
Right.
And who are we selling to?
To a newlywed.
This is to a newly... You need to give me a little second to actually...
oh no, I think no seconds to think.
okay, fine. No seconds.
Have you picked your words? Pick up 2 cards.
Oh God. Yeah.
And oh no, this is not going to go well. Right, ready, go.
Hello, newlywed couple in front of me. I hope you've had a lovely wedding, a lovely time, and I hear you're going away on your honeymoon. And as newlyweds, you're going to obviously go to a lovely place to go on holiday and see the sights and everything. But as you are newlyweds and doing what newlyweds do best, we've all been there and all done that. Newlyweds obviously will knock boots a little bit during the night. And obviously knocking boots during the night, you might get into a bit of excitement in different ways, using different orifice of your body. And what I'm gonna present to you is something called Spit Heaven. It's a mouthwash that not only because nothing actually tastes good when doing that, and I understand you folk, and I completely get it doesn't taste good, but it's pleasurable. So using Spit Heaven, you rinse out your mouth, and no matter what goes in, it's like an everlasting gobstopper. It will change the flavour, and it'll be delicious and lovely no matter what. So Spit Heaven, buy it now.
Okay, fair enough. So I've now got to think of
a product for a newlyweds.
product to sell.
So you've got to hurry up with this.
All right.
I didn't get to pick. I didn't get much time.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And go.
Okay. So most newlyweds will go on a lovely hot sandy holiday where they can look out on the waves and the sea and be reminded of how wonderful the world is with their loved one. But nobody wants to get sand between their toes and their bits and pieces because that makes for uncomfortable time. So I am selling sand soap to the newlyweds. This particular brand of soap will remove any sand from their bodies so they can be clean as a whistle for their lovely meal at night time, and they can enjoy themselves without having that awful, horrible feeling of the sand in places where there shouldn't be sand. So sand soap.
Lovely. Okay. So there are products for our newlyweds. I quite like those. So we'll move on to the next. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first on the next one?
Can I go first?
You can go first on the next one.
So we're going to sell a product to a hitchhiker.
Yes.
There is a little picture of a hitchhiking snake, and it says heading west, and they've got a map and their tail has a thumb sticking out, which is quite cool.
Lovely visual medium there.
I am going to...
Do I need to do like some dum 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 dum?
Okay, I got
it. Right, thank God. Okay, go.
1 minute. Right, hello, Mr. Hitchhiker. What you need is the product I am selling to you today. It is cheap, and it comes in a pack of 3. So you've always got some spares when you are on the road. Now, sometimes you might be putting your thumb out to hitch a ride with somebody and the car streaks past you, and it might be the only car for quite a long time. So what you need is these road socks. And the road socks, when you put them on, allow you to run as fast as the car, thus catching up with the car in order to be able to thumb the lift in case they didn't see you at the side of the road. So this is what you need. They are cheap. They come in a pack of 3, and you do not want to be without them. Road socks.
Wow. Didn't even use all your time. Very good. Okay. Ready.
Okay.
Mr. Hitchhiker. I know you're travelling on these open roads, and it can be a dangerous thing to have to deal with all of these unknown variables when trying to hitchhike down the long and open road. And you know what? The first thing you need to think about is protection, and that is why I am offering you the wig sword. It looks like an ordinary wig, a lovely toupee upon your bonnet, but really it is a deadly weapon. So when you step into the back of the car, and when the miscreant is then trying to take you away, have their wicked ways and murder you to death, you can whip out your wig sword and render them unconscious. And then you can take the car for yourself and leave. But it's not that type of wig sword. It's not to be used as violence. It actually comes with a healthy certificate that says this is for self-defense use only. And if this unit has ever been used, it has only been used in self-defense. So you can give it to the policeman when they arrest you for murdering someone. But actually you'll get away from it because it was the wig sword's main job. The job of the wig sword. I love wig swords.
No more talking.
I want to buy a wig sword. I will buy a wig sword.
Okay. Well, that was snake oil.
Yes, that was snake oil.
It's a bit of harmless fun.
Harmless fun and banter, and there's some rude words, and there's some not rude words that you can turn into rude words. Yeah.
You don't need to make it rude.
Everyone should make everything rude.
No,
like Dixit. So. Okay. Cool.
Now everybody's thinking, how do you make Dixit rude? Don't answer it, okay? Don't.
Everyone knows how to make Dixit rude.
Right.
Dirty Dixit.
We've got one last game. This
game is called Made Up Movies, sent to us by our friends over at Made Up Movies. In this, I did this as an Instagram live. I did it with John from Celebrate Games once. That was good fun. In this, we will be getting a movie, some actors, a genre, a setting, and 2 other movies. And basically, we're remaking classic movies. We're rebooting classic movies. And we have to pitch it to a board of executives, and then at a random point, I will interrupt the pitch, or someone will interrupt the pitch with a question from a special pile of cards called the Studio Executive Pile, and they will just give a random roll or random question in the middle of the pitch to be able to fix. Yes, 1 minute. It's this sound timer or your annoying noisy thing.
I like the annoying noisy thing.
Excellent. Okay, so you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, because I'm really bad at this game.
Right. Okay, so this is a reboot of Black Panther, starring John Cena and Nicolas Cage. It is going to be a sports drama set at a middle school church camp. If you think The Wizard of Oz meets Brokeback Mountain.
What?
You now have 1 minute to pitch me this film. Thanks.
Oh my god. It's called... It's called... Church Tiger.
Ooh.
And it stars these 2 very famous actors, and they are going to go from their middle school church camp to another world.
Just a question. How does John Cena and Nicolas Cage meet?
In the film.
In the film?
They were at the same school together. I would have thought that's probably obvious. And they wear their sports shoes and they tap their heels together, and they are in Kansas.
Oh my gosh.
And they fall in love.
Nice.
At the top of Kansas Mountain.
Oh yes, that world famous Kansas Mountain.
They save the world.
Wow. I like it. I'm gonna see that film. If you'd like to see that movie, whatever it was called. Something Tiger.
It was called Church Tiger.
Church Tiger. Let us know. Cool.
Okay, are you ready for yours?
I'm always ready for mine.
This is a reboot of What Women Want.
Yes.
Okay.
It's already been rebooted.
It is starring Meryl Streep and Jackie Chan.
Yes.
It's a giant monster movie set in an ancient hidden temple. Think High School Musical meets Rocky, and it's called
What the World Needs Now is Love and Kaijus. Now, in this film, Jackie Chan and Meryl Streep are actually in love. They are inseparable and in love as two aging, budding stars. But Jackie Chan still does his own stunts, flipping and jumping and everywhere. But the thing is, there is a kaiju. But the kaiju just wants to be loved too. Sorry.
I hate your title. Pitch me a new one.
Okay. Loving is a kaiju way to be. In this movie, Jackie Chan and Meryl Streep, still being in love, meet with a Godzilla-like creature, but not Godzilla. Slightly different, so we don't get sued by the Godzilla company.
Okay.
And basically, they will go out of their way to find Godzilla love. And it's a musical, because who doesn't love a musical?
Okay. Very good. Lovely. Well done. I wonder whose movie people would like to see the most.
Right.
Are we going again?
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Okay. This is a reboot of Bridesmaids.
Never seen that one.
Starring John Cho.
Don't even know who that is.
This is a good start. And Brad Pitt.
Know who that is.
It is a faith-based
What is it?
film set on a steadily falling helicopter.
Wow.
Think Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Oh my gosh.
meets Air Bud, the basketball dog film. And it's called
Best Men.
Oh, nice.
And they are trying to get to the wedding, and they are being transported on a steadily well, it wasn't steadily falling to start with, it was a helicopter, but something fails, maybe the
Propellers?
The
Nice.
propellers fail, and it starts steadily falling. There is
What's the last thing we see before the credits roll?
a decimation of the entire helicopter and John Cho and Brad Pitt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it doesn't end well, really.
No.
In fact, it's a terrible ending. There's just no more to say about it, really.
Whoa! That sounds like a great film.
I really am not very good at this.
I'll buy it.
Okay. Right, Craig.
Yep.
Your final pitch is for the... this is a reboot of The Exorcist.
Nice.
Starring Will Smith.
Yes.
And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, this is a good one.
It's a brutal war film.
Absolutely.
Set in a corporate office.
Nice.
A brutal war film set in a corporate office. Think Forrest Gump meets the 40-year-old virgin.
Okay, in this version of The Exorcist, Will Smith and The Rock are trapped in this corporate office. They're at war with each other. One is on the side of the priesthood and the other is on the side of the devil that is inherently inside one of the characters. Which one? We haven't quite decided yet because both of their egos are too big to fit in one room. But that's not the point. And then basically what they'll be doing... What do you need to know?
Could you just tell me what the moral lesson of this movie is?
The moral of the story is never get possessed in a corporate office. Don't let the film business possess you. Remember to keep her name out of your goddamn mouth.
Are you going to get sued by somebody?
No.
Oh, right,
no,
okay.
That's what The Rock says to Roman Reigns during the bloodline, because wrestling.
Oh, I think you got a bit waylaid there in your pitch.
I think I didn't do a thing.
So yeah, that was Made Up Movies.
That was Made Up Movies. That's a bit of silly fun. I enjoy that game. It's fun. It's got that Snake Oil vibes, and it's got film. And if you like movies and films, then ideal. But yeah, that's it really. That was
fun.
our games. It was fun to play with you all, and I hope you enjoyed the episode so far as well. I hope you enjoyed quizzing along with us and having a bit of fun, doing something slightly different for an episode. Then back to board game chit chat probably next week. But first of all, or lastly, even, we should probably talk about what board game menus are we're doing this week.
So it is our wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Yes.
And
February's wonderful. I love February. It's the most fun month.
You did a board game menu for my birthday, so do you want to talk about?
Yes. So I thought it would be fun to do in the evening, because we went out for dinner in the day with the old chidlings, but we can't really go out without babysitters and stuff like that. I mean, you can't get them, you can't really do a huge amount in the evenings, being grown up is boring. Mm-hmm. So I thought it'd be fun for us to have a little board game menu and have a little games day. And I used all the letters from your name to create a menu. And your name is Rebecca.
Thank you for reminding me.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
That's a game you should play.
We love wavelength.
Yeah, I love wavelength.
Yeah. Anyway, so I used all the letters of all your name to come up with a menu. And so for starter, we had Rolling Realms and Ecosystem and Boop, which is quite some nice, short kind of filler games that get you in the mood to play some different stuff.
Which we did play.
We did play, and they were good fun. And then for mains, was Everdell and Chai. T for tea game. Chai the
we
tea
played
game.
Everdell today.
Yeah.
Chai is the next game to play.
Chai is great. It was good. So it's a bit heavier, a bit more like, it was thinking we were going to play late as well. We didn't want something too heavy. And then finally for dessert, finishing up with Caper Europe, which we recently got in, which is good after last week's episode talking about it.
Yeah.
And it went from talking about it to buying it within seconds. And the Art Project, finish off with some cooperative.
Though I do think you cheated with the A because it's actually the Art Project.
Yes, but I was looking at games. And,
artistic license.
Yeah,
I think
otherwise we would have been playing, I don't know.
So I have decided, because it's our wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Yes.
That I will make you a board game menu with your name, and your name is Craig.
What?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
Oh, no. Oh, not quite sure. Less games, though. That's good.
So I decided that we would start with a game of Carcassonne.
Ooh.
And then we would follow it by a game of Raiders of the North Sea.
Nice choice. Love that game.
We'd have a little bit of so I would say the Raiders of the North Sea is probably the main course, but then what's like the, when you go to posh places and you have like a something in between, you have like 5 courses.
Yeah.
So this is 5.
One of the sorbet courses.
Yeah, exactly. We've got Acropolis.
Nice.
And then we've got In the Footsteps of Darwin. And then finished off with Ganshon Clever.
Nice.
So I reckon it'd be quite nice to see, rather than starter, mains and desserts from everybody, it would be nice to see what games they would play with the letters of their names.
Their names or their Instagram handles.
Yeah.
That would be quite fun. Yeah. So feel free to send us some of them, your Instagram handle board game menus. And do it live if you can. Send us a little recording. We enjoyed those recordings, those voice recordings last time. It was good. Really nice. Yeah, so that's everything. So thank you again for listening to our lovely podcast. Thank you for giving us those of you who have given 5-star reviews and sent us messages and DMs and stuff, and sent photos of you listening at home or listening as you're setting up shops or however you're listening to the podcast, taking a photograph of the radio in the car. It all means a lot. Thank you so much for sharing on Instagram, that kind of thing. That's the only way we're going to grow the podcast, is sharing us with a friend, because we are not a big media organization. So if you simply share with one other person, that's doubling the amount of listeners to the podcast. That would be amazing if you could do that. If you have any suggestions or episode ideas as well, drop us an email, drop us a DM, drop us any sort of information that you want us to talk about. If you want to be on the podcast, let us know and we can fit you in. We can sort out stuff like that. Yeah, it would be good fun, and it's really good to hear from you as always. And thank you for listening, everyone, wherever you are listening and however you are listening.
And remember,
there are always
Remember to get into games.
Get into games. That's the name of the show. Just remember that. Bye-bye.